Hi, I'm James LaCoursiere from the Department of Connecticut. My friends call me Jim, and I ask you all to please call me Jim because you are my friends and family. I could have gone to any branch I wanted to, but I decided to give the Air Force a crack, and I figured that would have been my best choice. Well, going off to basic training, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. You know, I can put it that way. I can honestly say I'm happy with my life right now, because back in 2014, I was offered a job with the Soldiers, Sailors, and Marines Fund, you know, for the American Legion here in the state of Connecticut, and I love what I do. And it actually ties in deeply with the American Legion, and that's why the American Legion Department of Connecticut handles it for the state of Connecticut. As Commander Seehafer would say, we're changing lives and saving lives, but it also plays a big role with our Be the One mission. Be the One actually ties into my secondary personal theme, which I actually coined quite a few years before the Be the One campaign, which is based on my love for the American Legion and my love for the United States of America. And the love is the LUV, which is loyalty, unity, and valor. I got convinced to go to my first post meeting. My second post meeting, I was Sergeant at Arms for the post. And the following year, I became post commander. Then I started going through the district chairs, and then they started asking me, they started talking to me about going to the department level. Well, in '99, I was asked to go to the National College also. On the department level, I held offices as department historian, department senior vice commander, and then department commander. I was department commander 06-07. I had a year off, and then 2008, 2009, I was the national vice commander under Commander David Rabine. And I had an absolute fantastic and very enjoyable year. I'm very impassioned, you know, with the American Legion. And as a matter of fact, the people I've met over the course of the years, the mentors I have on the local level and on the national level that always believed in me and supported me and confided in me. People need to know and understand that you can overcome a low point in your life as long as, you know, you have your heart and your eyes set on something. Basically, what I do with my mother as I take care of her, we help her establish a high goal with her life. And when she hits that goal, you know, she's all happy about it and everything. She's still alive. She's very excited about it. Then we throw another goal out there. So her current goal right now is to see me become the National Commander of the American Legion.
Good morning, American Legion family. Good morning. I want to start by saying thank you to my true friend, and I mean absolute true friend, and our National Commander, Dan Seehafer. Our past National Commanders, our national officers, national staff, delegates, and guests. But let's take a moment and let's all rise and give another huge ovation to Commander Seehafer for the great year he just had, along with his aide, Mike Rohan. Today marks the biggest day of my life, and I'm extremely honored and privileged to be standing here on the stage today, accepting the position and responsibility of leading the American Legion as your National Commander for 24-25. This journey has had its ups and downs along the way, along with genuine tests in life and reality. I want to take a moment before I forget to recognize my wife, Lisa. Our kids, my stepkids, Jason and Kayleen, my brother-in-law, Tom, my sister-in-law, Kelly, my father-in-law, John, and my mother-in-law, Dorothy. Thank you all. My mother, Mary, could not be here with us today. As you saw her towards the end of the video, as she's back home in Connecticut. She's been battling leukemia, but she's still with us today. And I know she's watching this being live streamed and everything, so I love you, Mom. I very sincerely want to express my sincere gratitude from my heart to Team Connecticut and all the members of the entire delegation from Connecticut for all your hard work, commitment, and support over the past few years. Consistency is the direction we're going this year. In my travels, I've been asked in the past, Commander Jim, what direction or where are we going next year? And I pretty much learned from following Commander Seehafer for the last few years, and I'm not changing a damn thing. Because when something works, you don't try to fix it. You don't fix something that's not broken. We'll try to make some tweaks along the way. We'll keep the wheels greased up, and we'll do whatever we got to do, but we're going to maintain the course and follow the consistency that has been set by past National Commanders Triola, as well as Commander Seehafer. I promise to take the baton from them. We will maintain our primary mission of Be the One. We'll focus our charitable cause with the Veterans and Children's Foundation and maintain our focus and follow through with the quality of life for our veterans and their families. My personal and secondary theme is based on my love, as you heard in the video, for this great organization, which is known as the American Legion, and for our great United States of America. That pretty much sums up the loyalty, the true compassion from the heart. But the unity is when we all pull together. We all work as one for one mission, and that's to drive our organization forward, which also enhances America for the better. The valor we carry right here, which is your V. We carry that with us in our hearts. And we sit back and we maintain that from the day we raised our hand to serve this great country. We still do that today, and that's why y'all are here. You sat back and you raised your hand and you said, yes, I want to be a delegate. Yes, I want to attend the National Convention. You do that back home with your posts, units, and squadrons. And for that, I sincerely thank you. Be the One, which you heard an awful lot about during the course of the year, but especially constantly throughout this convention, is a very meaningful and personal program and project to me as well. Be the One, as you heard, it's not a slogan, it's not a catchphrase, it's not something that just looks nice on a billboard or anything such as that, but rather a direct mission statement. Let's all be the one. Far too many veterans have lost their lives due to suicide, as well as from our active duty troops and members of military families. As Commander Seehafer always stated, we, the American Legion, are about changing lives and saving lives. Together, we can reduce the veteran suicide rate and destigmatize the issues of mental health. Together, we want to train and educate members within our greater organization and in our communities about what the Be the One mission is all about. And let them know that it is okay to not be okay, as long as we are there for them. We, the American Legion, are there for them. We need to listen, be compassionate, ask the difficult questions, and give them guidance which they need. When I get the honor to testify before Congress, I want to be able to look Congress in the eyes and let them know that the American Legion has trained and educated more individuals than any other organization in the world. And that's all of us working together, being the one. Back in 2000, I'm going to share a personal story. to let you know how much Be the One mission actually means to me. And this is where Commander C. Hafer and I really established our relationship, because I actually opened up with him a few years back. But back in 2017, I was actually in a very dark place in my life. At that time, I was headed in the right direction to become a national commander. I just received a national appointment as chairman of V&E. But then I got stupid. At that time, I liked to socialize a little bit more than I should have, but I received a DUI. And a few weeks later, I received a phone call that it cost me my chairmanship. At that time, I had a prosecuting attorney who wasn't going to take anything too lightly, so it almost cost me my job that I dearly loved with the Soldiers, Sailors, Marines Fund. My wife was livid with me. She was absolutely tired of me drinking and that. So I put myself in the VA rehab program and everything. But the biggest thing that helped me along the way, within 72 hours, once the word spread of everything that was laid out on the table and that I almost lost in my life, it was the American Legion. It was the American Legion that reached out to me and told me, don't give up. We're here for you. Reach out to us while you're in the VA. Reach out to us the second you get out of the VA. We are here to help you and support you. And they did. And today, I can honestly stand here and say, I just got elected because of you as your national commander, and I have not had a drink since October 21st of 2017. With that personal story being shared with all, that's just the inclination that we need to make every community in the nation know and understand who we are. We are the American Legion. Think about it, the second word in the great name of our organization is American. This says that it represents all America's veterans, our active duty, Guard and Reservists, and their families as well. Legion is all of us united together as a family striving for the same goals, to keep the United States of America prospering and keeping the promise for a stronger country through our youth, our voices in Congress, and striving for the much-deserved quality of life for all those that have served before and continually serving today in our armed forces, along with their families. Do not forget the families. We need to go beyond the four walls of our post homes and the locations where we meet to become more visible in every community throughout our great nation, as well as the foreign outlying departments. We do so much great work for our organization and for our great country, but we still are not identified enough as I feel we should be. Together, let's let all of America know that we are the American Legion. We are supporting veterans and their families as we continue our service by serving America through changing lives and saving lives. The world will know that the American Legion is the voice for veterans. We need to continue to make our voices heard in our communities, states, and on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. We have a fantastic grassroots program and constantly have the tools and resources at your fingertips. But in my opinion, we need a hell of a lot more of our Legion family members to utilize the resources. I encourage, no, actually, the challenge was placed yesterday by Commander C. Hafer. When he asked you all to take a moment, take a brief moment, if you haven't done so yet, to register for the legislative action alerts by registering legion.org/action and respond to them regularly by sending messages to Congress on a regular and frequent basis. Make our voices heard, and let's make our members and our numbers show. In my personal opinion, there's no reason or justification that the American Legion family which consists of almost 3 million members strong, that we have only approximately 65,000 members registered. This was prior to Commander Seehofer's drive. Participate in sharing their voices in Congress, especially when we have crucial matters on the table before them, such as the Elizabeth Dole Act, supporting our caregivers, the Major Richard Starr Act, allowing combat injured veterans to receive both their earned retirement pay and disability compensation without offset, pay the Coast Guard, ensuring the Coast Guard receives their earned pay during the government shutdown, and numerous other hot-button issues on behalf of our troops, the veterans, and their families. In closing, I want to share with you all the promise and commitment I made to the department's leaderships during the membership workshop last year, or earlier, and that's about having fun. We do so much serious work, and we need to have fun, smile, and be able to laugh together. So I saw the strong sense of direction Commander Seehofer was going with the membership, and it was growing, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I sat back, I wanted to keep that momentum going. So I promised everybody at the membership workshop that if we all work together and hit the 100% mark by the membership workshop in 2025, sorry, Butch, but with that along, my aide and I will appear on the stage at the workshop and a brief appearance at the National Convention, dressed up as cheerleaders. I'm cheering for all of you and committed to working with you as we grow our organization and let America know who we are. We are the American Legion, the voice for veterans and their families. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. God bless the United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a point of personal privilege, I would like to call on Mary Ludwig, wife of past National Commander Daniel Ludwig, for a presentation by the first spouses to the new First Lady of the American Legion.
Lisa, we, the spouses of the past national commanders, welcome you as our newest First Lady. Okay, let me pin this on you. It's backwards. I brought my glasses along so I can see. There we go. Our First Lady, Lisa.
Thank you.